Graf will start it off. And when that ball sits up, it's fodder for Steffi.
The drop shot was well executed, and that was all that Conchita could do, was to scrape it back. Hope that Steffi might miss, but it was just too defensive a response. Good drop shot from Graf to establish his lead.
Well, that one looked like it might have just sailed long also.
Topspin brought it, but I don't think Steffi had any doubts by the time the ball landed. It was a lot of topspin that made it drop down into the court. Yet another piercing topspin forehand from Conchita Martinez.
It misses.
Smart move from Conchita Martinez. She hit that backhand slice, realized after contact that she was going to have a good opportunity to go in behind it. And she provoked that mistake from Steffi Graf. Graf knew that she was coming in and knew she had to come up with a good shot.
Still no mini breaks in this tie break. Graf serving 2.
Too much pace, too much topspin on that forehand for Graf to handle on the slice backhand.
So Martinez with 3 straight points, including that mini break, up 3-1. Big serve here. That's wide.
Tough luck for Conchita Martinez, but she had to cover an extraordinary amount of court in that last point. She was really getting maneuvered around the court substantially by Graf, and finally I think the running and the digging caught up with her, and she missed that slice backhand, not by much, but she was digging up too many balls.
3-2 in tie break. Finals of the Everett Cup. Very nice. And they'll change sides with Martinez ahead 4-2.
That was a perfectly executed kick serve from Martinez. Steffi managed to get it back down the line with a slice backhand, but she had to cover the open court. Martinez easily able to go behind her with a forehand down the line. So just as was the case in the first set, Martinez leading 4 points to 2. Look at that temperature soaring over 110 degrees at courtside. But Martinez led 4-2 in the first set tiebreak, lost it 7 points to 5.
Temperatures soaring between the two players as well as the pressure gets intense. 4-2. Martinez wins this point. She's in very good shape.
Steffi, a rare miss on the forehand runaround, that forehand return to serve in the deuce court. The ball dropped too low and she wasn't able to do much off it. She netted it, and that puts Conchita again within 2 points of winning the second set. She was there once. She was there before when she led 5-4, 30-love in this set.
Graf serves up an ace. Still 2 points down. It's out. So Graf does what she has to do to stay in there.
Holding up brilliantly under pressure, too, because she had to make a great pickup off her backhand there, off a big forehand from Conchita Martinez, and eventually Conchita slices narrowly over the baseline. But Steffi stood up to the pressure on that point, just as she had when she served at 2-5 and served an ace. So rather than being set point down, she has closed the gap. It's now 5 points to 4 for Martinez.
But all Martinez has to do here is serve these two well, and she can close out the set. Double fault. 5-5, 3 straight Graf points.
She didn't want Steffi to have the opportunity to blast a big forehand return to serve, but that still was inadvisable to go for that dangerous a second serve, a very difficult second serve down the tee on such a big point. You've got to make her play on that point. You simply must.
And now Steffi Graf is 1 point away from winning the match. What a turnaround.
Astonishing sequence. Graf trailing 5 points to 2 has now won 4 consecutive points. It began with an ace when she was down 2-5, and now, after that forehand unforced error from Martinez, Steffi Graf at match point.
Thank you.
Second serve for Steffi.
And Graf wanted to come in behind that first serve.
Yep. It's wide and it's over. 5 straight points in tiebreak for Steffi Graf. An improbable comeback in tiebreak. She wins 7-5. She wins the match 7-6, 7.